Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is mostly another practice reel of just a self-portrait I was trying to do. In the first couple clips you can see me messing around with some different textured brushes and different things, but majority of this video I'll just be doing a little bit of a speed paint and showing my practice progress, if you can even call it that. This is the second video in the series where I'm trying to learn how to digitally paint. If you know me, I'm a fine artist. I like watercolor, gouache, and other things like that. So it's a lot easier for me to create a self-portrait on paper rather than something like this where it's digital and I feel like I have a lot less control. But nonetheless, I gave it a shot, and today I was working with mostly the hard round brush with some pressure variation and some opacity variation. I played around with some clipping masks again today. In the end, I don't think I really met my entire goal for this piece, but it was still good practice, and I feel like the sketch turned out really good. So that's the process that you're seeing right now. Is I started off with this coral colored background and I just kind of went from there. I decided to take a picture on my phone of the side view of my face and used it as a reference to guide the drawing. Honestly, the likeness was there a little bit. It wasn't quite capturing just how I wanted to, but I did get a little bit of the likeness, and I feel as though I caught on to some things that were helpful, but ultimately I think I need a lot more practice with this. So yeah, this part of the video is just me refining the sketch multiple times over. I really struggled with the proportions of the face, and I wasn't really sure if what was off in the picture. I can't tell if the cranium was too large or if the front features of the face were squished too far forward, but I'm not really sure. I did adjust it in the next layer, and you can see that coming up here, and what I'm doing now is trying to map out the planes of the face and honestly just trying to get that shape language correct. I played around with the ear quite a bit, and I really liked the way that turned out. I was pretty happy with it, but something about the placement still seemed off. So I am currently working through a Skillshare class on anatomy, and I've really been enjoying it. Right now I'm in the portion talking about the torso and how the line of action and gesture drawing and all of those things really help capture the movement. But right now I'm in the portion of that where we're talking about the torso and how the different shapes meet and the relationship between different shapes when you're drawing a figure or any type of anatomy. And so that's something interesting that I'm trying to incorporate into all forms of art, including my digital art. I'm not gonna lie, most of this painting I just really was feeling out of it, and I don't know. You tell me at the end in the comments. Let me see what you guys think. If this is something that seems to be an impatience thing, or if it's just my rendering skills aren't up to par. I'm sure it's a combination of both, but more towards the end I was getting bored of it and just decided to finish up where I was at. I'm trying to figure out how other artists do the blending in digital art. It's really difficult to get a smooth look without getting muddy, and I don't know if I'm using poor brushes or if I need to just use a different technique, but I have to figure something out because my blending was giving me trouble in this piece. You probably won't be able to see much of it in this one, but I did stop the video at one point because I felt like I was just reblending the same areas and it was getting frustrating, and then I ended up just going back to what I had in the first place anyways. Yeah, so overall, quite an interesting experiment. I feel like I did learn a lot about sketching and the different brushes that I do like on this time around. I do want to learn how to liquefy and just better adjust everything. I watch a lot of Sam Does Art. He's an amazing artist here on YouTube. I really love his work, and I'm trying to figure out how he gets his paintings to look so smooth and rendered, even with just using simple brushes. If you notice, most of the artists here on YouTube don't use a whole lot of fancy brushes unless they're trying to create a certain texture, and I want to be able to do that. I just am unsure how it looks. Something about this just doesn't look smooth, and I don't know if it's because I'm trying to achieve a painterly look with sketched lines. Maybe I need to pay more attention to just the shapes. I'm not really sure yet, but here in the video you can see me trying to play around with that clipping mask again. Honestly, I think I got hung up on this part of the video and it really just derailed my process. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Overall, the sketch turned out really good, so I'm not entirely mad about that. So yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna let you listen to some music and just watch the rest of this video. I've been rambling now and I don't have much to update you on. My craft show is next weekend and I'm super excited to tell you guys how that goes with caricatures and everything. But until next time, just enjoy the video and give me some feedback. What do you think could improve this digital painting? See you next time. Bye-bye.